Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi everyone. You guys are insane. Thank you so much. And I have a lot more videos coming, inshallah. But today I'm doing a part 1 of advice for people who might be looking into converting to Islam. First off, a very obvious but important one is that nothing or no one should influence your decision. Like, for example, I've had a lot of people say, like, I can't convert to Islam, my parents are strict, or I can't say my shahada until I move out. Religion is just your belief, and God is the only true witness to your belief. So therefore, if you don't feel comfortable telling your parents that you're Muslim, you don't have to. Your beliefs have nothing to do with your parents. This was just one example, but all that to say, like, don't let anyone dictate what you believe in, because belief is literally just in your brain. Number 2 is to make Muslim friends. It's important to have people there for you, as it can get very lonely at times. And also this will just help you feel more welcomed into the community. Whether it's online or in person, it's very good to have connections. Number 3, also pretty obvious, but slowly start cutting off haram things from your day-to-day life. Like, for example, drinking alcohol, eating pork, dressing immodestly, if those are things you currently do as a non-Muslim. Because let's be real, even if you weren't Muslim, those things aren't good for you anyway. So if you're considering becoming Muslim, you should work on removing these practices from your life. Last tip for today is the most important one. You will not be perfect. There's no need to perfect your knowledge or acts of worship prior to converting, because the perfect Muslim doesn't exist. Accept Islam as soon as you're convinced that it's the truth, and from there you can build your way up. Don't go too fast. Like, for instance, I'm using this as an example because it's something people come at me for all the time. The hijab. God does not expect you to put it on the second you convert. This does not mean hijab isn't mandatory just because you're a revert. No, it's still mandatory. However, again, it's important to take your time and slowly build your way up, because it's impossible to go from 0 to 100 overnight, especially when you lived your whole life as a non-Muslim. So take your time, as long as you're doing your best to work on yourself for the sake of Allah. That's all that matters. That's all I can fit in this one part, but inshallah I'll make a part 2 with the rest. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love. Stay safe, stay healthy, and kind.